Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be touring my first Animal Crossing island. I started this island in 2021, but unfortunately this is the dream address because I made this on my Nintendo Switch Lite, which obviously I can't stream off of. So this is a tour of the dream address that you're going to be able to visit. So I'll pull that up right now, but in the meantime, enjoy, relax. This is a great island. So if you want to come and visit, here's the dream address and a little sneak peek of what we have to come. Without further ado, let's get on with it. This is Sakar. Now, I really love this entrance area. I think it was one of the first things I decided to do because I knew I wanted to trade on Nookazon. And there are some horror stories about Nookazon back in the day of just people running on your island and kind of terrorizing it. So not only was this storage shed kind of goated when it did come out, I think 2022, right? Or maybe end of 2021. I don't remember. Anyway, and this bubble machine. So cute. And yeah, as you can kind of tell, you're going to get this vibe from my entire island, this like cute little whimsical colored pretty island. And then I even thought about this further. I added a little crafting table over here so I didn't have to like go craft things when I did trade on Nookazon. Yeah, I was a real trader, and then I'd fence this off. That was my favorite thing ever. And so if we walk up, here is resident services. It is fairly close, but I actually prefer it close. I'm not completely sure why, but it was very easy to build over here. And if we walk a little further, you can see, oh, if you are interested, these are all the designs. If you do visit, you can just look here and it'll tell you what designs I used. Over here, a lot of terraforming, and I even find my villagers just hanging out in this tiny little section back here. Like, go find somewhere else to hang out because I cannot find you. And then beautiful terraforming. Terraforming is one of my favorite things about this game, especially the gyroids too. Those are one of my favorite things too. And it's just so beautiful. I love this game. And then when I finally figured out how to make golden roses, of course I had to put them everywhere. I actually quite hate them, so that's why they're only in this area. Clock that T. And as you'll hear, I put stereos freaking everywhere just so you could hear the Stroll soundtrack wherever you went. And so if we go down, this is where you're going to find my campsite. Of course, terraforming. How could I do it without it? You know. And here's this little area over here. I decided to kind of put a little effort into the beaches for some reason. I think I had like this splurt of, I don't know, interest or motivation to do it. So this is, I think I literally decorated most of the beaches in one day. This was one of the creations, of course. So, of course, this is a campsite. I love this item so much. I did not attain this item. I hate doing the fishing tourneys, so that was a treasure island. Now, oh my god, this is my birthday twin, by the way. This is Miss Ellie. I love you so much. You must be visiting from somewhere else. Don't you think this island is like a dream? Oh, I love her so much. Oh my god. We kind of have similar names. Okay, so if we go down, I'm not going to go up just yet. If we go down again, this is a little treat from my sister to you. This is her house, and I put that little, whatever it's called, house back there just so it would have a view a little. I'm not going to go in her house because I know it's a little bit of a clusterfuck, but if you do visit this island, please go ahead and be my guest. Let me know, actually, just let me know if you want a house tour. I'll tour both of these houses because I'm not going to go into mine either. Oh, look at that. Just took my breath away. Look at it. I love the lighthouse. And then if we rushed, can I break flowers? Oh, I can. Whatever, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, if we go over here, you'll see a little pathway. And here's my second decorated beach. Yeah, there's nothing much to say about this. It's basically a little vibe sesh. Here's a little soccer. What do you call this? Soccer net? What do you call this? Oh my god, a soccer game? Whatever. And then a little jam stage. Like, oh my god. This moon actually used to be above resident services. I'm not sure why I didn't replace that. Anyway. I actually was shocked when I hopped on this because I totally was under the impression that I set my dream address to be in like to be at like 5 a.m. on cherry blossom, but it's bright and early, so I don't know. I don't know what that's all about. So if we continue the tour, we're gonna go up to my shopping district, and right before you get to the shopping district, you run into this cute little park. Now, I genuinely made this just based off the fact that I had this puppy and I needed somewhere for it to go. Because I love the puppies. And then I don't know why I have that huge dinosaur, but I do. Whatever. And then here's Nooks and Cranny. This is my favorite telephone booth of all time. And of course, Amazon. If we walk up, here is one of my other favorite items of all time. If you have this on your island, you can kind of like tell, I obviously can't use it right now, but you can see like secret notes or whatever. I don't really know the purpose behind it, but I actually love it so much. And then here's my Able sisters. You can tell I just like threw the 2.0 items on my island because of this area. Like, okay, what's that supposed to be? I think this cafe was already here, so I guess it does fit. But the 2.0 items are literally just thrown on my island everywhere, so spot them if you can. Oh my god. Now we move on to the museum. It's beautiful. I will give my props to the people on Pinterest. This is fully like a design from Pinterest. Other than like the items, I put the items there. This setup is just from Pinterest, excluding like the water thing over there, which we'll take a gander at. That was one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. So I don't know if I could recommend it for just anyone. You have to be special. And you know, I had to put some of my favorite statues. I think these are fake, that's why I put them there. Like when I would turn them in and they were fake, it would piss me off, so I just threw them outside. And then, of course, had to let people know this is a whatever it's called, a museum. So I put a huge statue of a dinosaur, which is kind of scary. And then, if you do come to the island, you'll discover little tricks. Right here, this little ladder will bring you to the other side, and then you can go into the neighborhood from there. Those are just little treats for me, just so I don't have to walk around this entire shopping district. I'm actually shocked I'm calling it a shopping district because I've never labeled it as that such before. But I feel like if you're in the Animal Crossing tour world, yeah, they label everything. And it's almost always a shopping district. So here we're crossing the bridge. I love a diagonal bridge. Oh my god, I had to do it. And this was one of the, I think this is where I put my initial bridge. I think. Let me check out this map. Yeah, because that, okay, I don't remember. Whatever. It may or may not be my like original bridge. Obviously, it wasn't the curved one, but I think I put my bridge right here to begin the game. Anyways, so we go into this little filler area, which I decorated like one of the first things I decorated, and I love a filler area. And then this is my literal original um, pumpkin patch. This hasn't moved at all other than getting a fence around it. And then I put one over here just to even it out a little. Why am I over here? Just to even it out a little. Beautiful. And then here's my sister. Oh! So now we have this little area, it's a little hangout view area, if you will, with, oh, another stunning view. This I had to trade my ass off for. I had never experienced Turkey Day, but I needed those stands. So, yeah, I was trading my ass off. Of course, 2.0 item. And then I just love the freaking. I mean, I guess I don't love the sound of the waterfalls, but I mean, the beauty is worth the crazy noise. Now, over to the left, we have my tree farm. And of course, another little filler area. I also had to trade my ass off for all these items, except for the wooden stuff, of course, like the mushroom lamps and the bonsai. Whoa. No on inflation was real, by the way. I don't think it is anymore because I haven't been on there in a while, but yeah, it was crazy. So now, moving to my 2.0 area. If you were there for the 2.0 update, it was actually revolutionary. I was gagging at the presentation. Like, I remember freaking out about Brewster, and yeah, I mean, it was well deserved because this is a great update. Anyway, Here is my little farming area. I left this section open so the gyroids could spawn here because there's like no other place for them to spawn. And then we move into my favorite part of the whole island. Let's just take a moment of silence. That was my gyroid farm and wonderful garden. That is such a beautiful garden. Why am I can't even emote on here. Yeah, emote. I'm on my Fortnite era as frick. So forgive me for pressing the wrong buttons and looking stupid, but you know. Ah, that's me. Yeah, I was tapped into my marble era at this point, so be prepared. That's why the island is called Sakaar, because I was obsessed with Thor Ragnarok at the time, and that is one of my favorite movies ever. So here's my little garden, my wedding area. I was grinding this what is it event, the June like marriage event. I just love it, and oh, one of my favorite 2.0 items, this colorway. Yeah, I love it. So this is my cute little wedding beach area. I think that's the last beach area. I don't think I decorated any other beaches. So heading up, we go to my house, which is this lovely walk up, of course, with another cheat. Well, I guess a shortcut, not a cheat. And here it is, a little seating area, of course. I love this little rug design. Again, it's gonna be in the dream address, so just look. And then, of course, radios, lost items, Rover's suitcase. And then here's my beautiful house. And then the little items on the beach. I love the statues, so I have to put them everywhere. Yeah, this is my cute little house. So now we're gonna go to the last part of the island, which is my neighborhood. Always when I make an Animal Crossing island, I have to have some sort of neighborhood. It just doesn't feel like, you know, Animal Crossing without it to me. So here is my neighborhood for this island, which I'm already seeing that I fucked up a little because these bushes are supposed to be blooming in the season that I'm in, so I must not replace them. And I'm missing a portrait, which I guess I haven't even told you, but like, yeah, that's the whole thing. It's like everyone has a portrait in front of their house, and Mary doesn't have one. I'm so sad about that. But my favorite villagers ever. These are some of like my undisputable favorites that I just couldn't even let Axel go. Like, look, he is fully still in his starter house. I couldn't let him go. But yeah, I totally wish I could play on this island. It's just so sad. And then my lovely Portia and Eon. Eon, I don't know. And now we head up to the second level of the neighborhood and get this lovely view. I am all about the views, so I love putting these little pointless areas over here. I think one time the villagers sat over here, which was Marshall, fitting. And then over here, of course, Marshall. And of course, my favorite villager ever, Ellie. I'm so glad I got like the cutest little villager to share my birthday with. And then Sasha, 2.0 update placement. And then I think it literally took me like 600 tickets to find him. And it was actually insane. It took me like 5 days probably. And then Dobie. I have such a soft spot for Dobie. But yes, that about wraps up the video. I hope you enjoyed. This is one of my favorite freaking islands I've ever made. And I keep saying that, but my other islands were on my Nintendo Switch I'm streaming off of right now. And they're gone. I think one of them was named Earl Grey. And then another one, I don't even remember. Snow Flurry? I don't remember. But my current one is named Fireside. And I'll probably make a video on that because it is not finished. But I do kind of have a plan, and if you couldn't tell by the name, I was planning to be a winter island, but no, it's currently in spring or whatever, or summer, or whatever we're in right now. So yeah, I'm kind of flopping on the time aspect, but I hope you enjoyed the video, and I really hope you come back for more. Please subscribe and like, and yeah, more Animal Crossing content coming because it seems to be the only thing that streams well on my computer. We'll have to figure that out. But yes, please visit the dream address if you like the island. Feel free to take anything because all of this is basically either from my head or Pinterest. Also, check out Pinterest. Shout out Pinterest. Yay! Bye.